Hello everyone, welcome to Clock Cup Season 3. My name is Carter Williams, and I am joined today by Dilshawn and Victor for an incredible match. Um, I believe it's going to be the last match in Group F for the second match week. That's a mouthful, but I'll explain that more in commentary. So, um, right now, the stakes going into this match are pretty high, so we'll get into that a little bit more during the commentary. But right now, Victor sits in second place, while Dilshawn sits in third place. So, at least in Group F. So, yeah, I think without further ado, let's get started. So, Victor, you are in the let me see here. I believe, actually no, Dilshawn, you're the better seed. So, Dilshawn, would you like to go with heads or tails?
I'll go with heads.
Alright, so let's do a coin flip here. We're gonna go with heads for Dilshawn, but it is tails. So, Victor, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Alright, so Dilshawn's gonna go first, Victor's gonna go second. Good luck to the both of you. I will generate a new scramble, and that is your scramble, so good luck. Alright, and we are off to the races here. Yeah, this is going to be the first Clock Up match in a couple of days, so hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and Boxing Day, I guess. Oh, it is not halftime. I forgot to change that graphic from earlier. Alright, so Dilshawn's going to go first. I think Victor's trying to improvise something. You can use a keep cover since it is the new pin regs, so...
I could just do this, or
yeah, you could like completely...
can I just do this
you could do that.
for now? I'll
Yeah.
get something.
Okay, so... can you enter in a time? I'm not sure. Can you enter into time?
I'll stack my heads not connecting.
Yeah. Alright, we don't know what Dilshawn got, but for Victor, I don't know what he got. Yeah, it didn't look good. It's a 5 from Victor. I don't know what Dilshawn is gonna get either. What did he get? I can't see that, but okay, so actually Victor here is going to get that first point, 582. Okay. Victor, can you just solve this one because you can't see a scramble. I'm gonna try to get Dilshot back on here. Can you see a scramble now? Dilshawn. I see it now. Alright, so do that. Can you enter in a time, theoretically? I just check your mic settings. Or... yeah. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna go ahead. So Victor, you could start. And so Victor is starting right now. Sorry for that technical difficulty there. We've had some of those problems recently, but it's not really the competitor's fault. It's just more of Let's Cube being a little bit buggy, but that's a pretty good solve from Victor.
Oh,
But it's DNF. So, that's going to be, let's find out, free 96. It would have been a free 96, but Dilshawn's going to get started here. It's a little laggy on his end. Alright. Yeah, so he's going to safety that. And it's a solved clock. It's gonna be, that would be a 4 safety. So uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna go off the air and try to fix this. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Sorry guys, we're just trying to get this technical difficulty sorted out with. We'll be back on soon in about a couple minutes. Alright, we're back on again. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. But, yeah, we were just trying to situate Dilshawn in his, the situation here. Not... Yeah, so right now the score is 1-1. And Dilshawn is going to solve. Ooh, that looked like pretty good at the end. That pause was definitely not great. It's gonna be a 4-10 for Dilshawn. I've never seen that Let's Cue bug before, actually. So now Victor can't do that. So that's going to be a point for Dilshawn if that's what we think it is. It's going to be 755. Oops. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Do you not see a
What
scramble?
happened?
No.
No.
Alright, I'll click new scramble.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that going to count? That wasn't the right scramble, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't the right
Yeah.
scramble. So.
Okay.
Dilshawn, I don't know if you could hear us, but that wasn't the right scramble, so that solve doesn't count. Don't. Oh, okay. Just. All right, we're gonna do a new scramble. Again. Because.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Or are you okay? Yeah, you already saw. Okay,
Oh,
you saw. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Now, I think we should be on the same page here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. This makes a lot more sense now. So, hopefully we can get this show on the road again. But wait, nope, it is not. That's not the right score. I'm sorry. All right. So Victor gets a 455 DNF. I don't know if Dilshawn knows that. So that's going to be a point for Dilshawn here. So it's 3-1. That's the score. Yeah, a bit of an awkward start, but not a lot of it wasn't on stream. So Dilshawn's gonna solve first here. Yeah, he's getting ready. All right, so I think we've got the flow back to this match. 3-1. That is what we're at right now. Dilshawn's looking to increase his lead. So let's look at the stakes going into this. For Victor, if he wins this match, he automatically secures qualification into the bracket stage. If Dilshawn wins this match, then qualification is not secure and Victor may have to rely on a wild card that could bring him back into the match. But no, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, 496 would have been beatable, but it's actually right now 4-1 in Dilshawn's favor. So Victor would need to find something to turn this around to secure that qualification. So a lot is on the line for Victor. He could save himself a lot of trouble later on if he just puts in the effort now. But we'll see what happens. This looks like a pretty good scramble. No, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough. It's a 460, but I do see that big L over there that a lot of 7 simul users could take advantage of. I know it does skip, I believe, 2 moves, at least in execution. Yeah, it's going to put that in the back. Oh, is that... No. Yeah, he's smile. I think it's a little bit of a smile, but knowing that, I don't think he won that point. So 4-2, Victor gets back a point, ending Dilshawn's streak of 4 solves 1. Alright, Dilshawn is going to start. Could try to run away from Victor, but if Victor could get this point, then it could make the game a little more close. It seemed like a bit of a stutter from Dilshawn at some point there, but that's gonna be a 392. Which it does look a lot faster than it looked to be, and I think Victor is surprised by that as well. That start was a little awkward. Yeah, no. I thought he was going to stop there, but no. I don't think it's a great solve. That's going to be another point for Dilshawn. Let's look at some fun facts here. Dilshawn has no fun facts about him, which kind of sucks, but Victor has a couple here. He was the youngest competitor at Euros 2014, which was held in the city where he was born. I don't know where Euros 14 was held. I think it might have been Copenhagen, but, yeah, that's not a great solve from Victor, though. 976. So it's going to be a safety for Dilshawn here to get his 6-point solved. And that's going to be a 4 to secure the point. So that's going to be 6-2, the score right now. Alright, Dilshawn is getting prepared here. Looking to increase that lead. Victor would need to step in right now if he wants to win this match. Oh, that looks pretty solid. I wonder what that's going to be. That's going to be a... that's going to be a 397 from Dilshawn. So, a task for Victor. We'll see what happens. I think the solve, there's nothing like really outstanding for 7 simul, to be honest. But Victor is leaning back, so I'm assuming that's not going to beat it. That's going to be a 648. So 7 points for Dilshawn here. Another fun fact from Victor, his girlfriend is the current female NR holder in Denmark for clock. I don't know if I've said that fact before, which is why I didn't say it. Yeah. Ooh, that's solid from Victor. I feel like he hesitated at the stop there. That's a free. I didn't get those last couple digits. 397, so another 397. To match with Dilshawn's 397 before, which he was beaten in. That's not going to do it, yeah. Not happy with that. That's going to be a point for Victor, which is all he can really ask for. Christmas was a couple of days ago, but Victor could be asking for a late Christmas miracle here. There were no matches on December 24th, 25th, or the 26th, due to the Christmas holiday that I took. So, even I need a little bit of a break from Clock Cup. But you're not going to get that break anytime soon, because tomorrow we have all the remaining matches for Group F at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 3 p.m. So, you won't want to miss that. Dilshawn looks... if he's okay with that time, that's going to be a 4:56. Yeah. Victor could beat that. I know he's capable of beating that, but he hasn't shown any consistency throughout this match, so that is being reflected in the scoreline right now. No, that's not going to do it. Yeah. Shaking the head. It's going to be a high 4. Not the type of 4 you would have wanted, but it did come kind of close. So Dilshawn's going to take the lead during halftime. I guess a late Christmas present. Alright. Victor is going to start trying to make this match as competitive as possible here with the solves he has remaining. But once again, no consistency. But that solve looked okay. That's going to be a free. That's going to be a free 87 from Victor. Yeah. His mean is a 530 free, despite the 2 frees he just got. 2 frees in free attempts, in the past free attempts, I should say. Will Dilshawn be able to match that? I don't think so. Yeah. A bit of a fumble there at the end, but I don't think he was expecting too much anyway. That's going to be a point for Victor. Once again, just anything to get on the board right now to build up maybe incredible comeback. We'll see what happens. Is there any chat predictions, maybe chat questions to get this match a little bit more exciting than it already is? Just feel free to get that buzzing. We only had a couple messages in there so far, but Dilshawn putting the bar in the back. Let's see how the solved looked. That's gonna be a 5 from what I can read from the timer. I could be very wrong. No, it's a 4. Sorry, 437. I thought it said 537. Yeah. So Victor has beaten that past 2 solves and free, but will this be a point for him to gain? That could be a point for him to gain there. That's going to be a 4. A low 4. Looks like 408. So Victor gets a point back. It's 8-5 right now. So did Victor invent the grilled cheese? I'm not sure. You have to ask him that during our post-match interview. I could probably come up with a pretty funny story about that. You know who did invent the grilled cheese? Reed W. Richardson. All right, 428 from Victor. That's very formidable against Dilshawn. He's definitely finding some form here. Yeah, the first part of the match was pretty inconsistent. Is that a DNF? Yeah, that's a DNF. We could already tell from the expression of his face. That's going to be 8-6 in Victor's favor. Not Victor's favor, sorry, Dilshawn's favor. But it's getting a lot closer than it needs to be. No way, Reed invented it, please remember it. Yeah, one time he was cooking a little hamburger, and then he forgot to, cheeseburger, I should say, and he forgot to add the ham, or the meat, the patty, so that's how the grilled cheese was invented. That's not actually how the grilled cheese was invented. Please don't sue me for that. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. What is that? That is a free 14 from Dilshawn. Victor is very intimidated by that. So this could be a point for Dilshawn to break that streak of free solves Victor had going on. Could Victor beat it? I almost thought he was going to drop it at the end there. But it's a DNF, so that's going to be a point for Dilshawn. Would either of you like a halftime break? Is that a yes from Dilshawn? I can't hear him. Just thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, so thumbs up from Dilshawn. It's a halftime break. I'll put 5 minutes on the clock here. Yeah, and alright, so 5 minutes are on the clock. We'll be back in 5 minutes. So you guys are still going to be on camera, so just keep that in mind, but I'll server deafen you. So it is halftime right now. Let's look at some of the let's look at the playoff picture, I should say. That's what the NFL calls it, but I'll create a let me see if I can create a bit of a okay, so yeah, let's look at the playoff, or like not the playoff, but the picture here. Yeah, I think it's not really loading in, but we can get it to load in. I don't know if we can. Yeah, I can't get it to load in, but we have group B. Let's go through the groups here, I'll say. All right, so in group F on the bottom of your screen over there, that's the group we're looking at right now. So as it stands, the score is 9-6. So if a Dilshawn win, that would bring him into, that would not change the score. Victor would still be in second place, but that would, what are you using, Brave? Good question. So Dilshawn, oh, it is? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so Victor would still be in second, and Dilshawn would still be in third on there. But with maybe a bit of luck, Dilshawn would be able to advance, and Victor would have to. And Victor would not be able to advance either if he wins against Adam, and then he has to hope for Dilshawn to lose against Cameron. But that's a conversation for later. I guess if we look at Group C, that's a group that has been completed here, or not completed, or at least its match streak has been completed. Ryan still technically has a chance to advance if he wins by 15 points to 0 against Samuel. So Samuel would then crash out, and then Eric would have to also lose pretty hard to Nicholas. So he could technically gain automatic qualification there, or he could get a wild card spot, but it would be pretty hard to do. So yeah, we have 1 minute left until we return from halftime here. Group A predictions. That's a good question. Group A. Oh, I was on the wrong tab this whole time. That's why it wasn't working. Yeah, okay, now it's working. Alright, but Group A predictions? I'm gonna go with... Well, we have the Eddie Oliver match after this, so I'm gonna go... this is gonna be a hard one to predict. I think Carter Thomas is already in a good spot to win it. I think as it stands right now is probably how it's gonna go. So Carter Thomas, Reed W. Richardson, Eddie in third, Oliver in last, unfortunately. I don't think he's won a single Claw Cup match, but he's participated in all of the Claw Cup seasons, which is a pretty interesting feat. But that is the end of halftime here, so let me get some water. Alright. Okay, that is the end of halftime. I'm going to generate a new scramble, and that will be your scramble. So, good luck. I believe Victor is starting first. Alright. I don't know if Dilshawn knows we're starting. Oh, he knows. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, so Dilshawn's getting ready. So Victor is going to start. And he's going to start I think that really good streak of solves might have started to wear off. Actually, no, it's still 455, but let's watch Dilshawn solve over here. Alright, let's see what that is. That's going to be a solved clock. And I don't know what that time is, but it's going to be a 4:33, so a point for Dilshawn here. I'll be right back in a little bit. Oh, I missed that 347 from Dilshawn. And yeah, he's gonna get that other point. No, I just left for a little bit. Victor still has a chance to pull off an incredible comeback, but that'd take a little bit of work to formulate. No, inconsistency is starting to haunt him again. Yeah. That's not great. Oh my god, he's celebrating at 11. Or sorry, 12. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But I think it's gonna be enough for Dilshawn to take a 12th point from Victor. 3 more points to win the match. This could shake up the group a little bit if it goes through like this. Dilshawn supporter in the chat very clearly. Do we have any Victor supporters in the chat? Let's see if that's. Let's see if there's still some hope for him. All right. That's gonna be no, it doesn't look like it's good enough for Dilshawn, but it's gonna be no, it's gonna be a 4-13. That's still pretty formidable, but we'll see what happens when Victor starts here. Trying to be a 4-13. He can get close, but he's not gonna do it. I can't read the time there, but that's not gonna do it from the expression. It's a 4:66. So 2 more points until Dilshawn can secure this match in the bag. But it would be something of a miracle for him to come back. But it's increasingly more and more unlikely. He hasn't scored a point since that halftime break. So alright, that's solid from Victor, from the looks of it. That's going to be a free 98. So this benchmark is sub 4 for Dilshawn. I feel like that was a bit of a fumble on the first moves there. I don't know if that beat it. No, it's gonna be a DNF. So, still a bit of gas in the tank left for Victor, but once again, increasingly more and more unlikely he'll pull off a comeback. If the match were to end 15-7, that would put Dilshawn, I believe, in that would put Dilshawn in actually second place, believe it or not. So, yeah, Victor would need to gain 2 more points here, but wow, that's a really good solve. I think it's a solved clock as well. That's gonna be a it's gonna be a 3:45 from Dilshawn. So Victor, not too pleased about that, but he does seem taken aback by the scramble. I don't see anything too impressive about it, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, that's not gonna do it. So simple 5 for Victor. That's gonna be 14 points for Dilshawn. Yeah, Victor, that might have killed the match because it is match point for Dilshawn right now. It's a 5:18. So the benchmark is sub 5 for Dilshawn. Let's see if he can see if this is the last gasp for Victor here. Breaking the hopes of automatic qualification for once and for all. Is that a DNF? Could be. No, probably. Probably isn't. No, it's a 343. Miles off from a DNF. I don't know what I was saying. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. 15-7 is the score. So, Dilshawn, that actually puts you in second place above Victor here, in the group. So, Victor, you could have secured automatic qualification if you had won this match, but that doesn't really seem to be the case. But it does make room for a very, very tight, I should say, I'm losing my words here. A very tight Group F contest in the last match week here, because Dilshawn, you are leading just by a solve difference, at least in the margin of within just one solve in the solve difference margin. So that boosts you into second place. So all I'm saying is that it's a very tight group. Anyway, post match interview here. What did you guys think of that match? I don't know if I can hear either of them, but
I guess I can go first.
Yeah.
I think you can hear me. It went as expected. I mean, I know Dilshawn is better than me, and he got some good times, some mid threes, and I just wasn't able to compete or to get as good times. But it was fun, and yeah, that's about it.
Dilshawn, what did you think about that match? Oh yeah, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Maybe if you could change your mic setting on Discord, you could do that in the background. But I'll ask. At least I think you got the win. Thumbs up if you thought it was a good match. I guess. But yeah. I guess while you get that fixed, Victor, I did see that in the first half you were kind of being a little bit inconsistent, but then you started to really find your form again, and it looked like you could get on level terms with Dilshawn, but it kind of fell away in the second half. So how were you able? But the first time of going around it was pretty impressive. So how were you able to do that? I guess what was your mindset in that process?
In what, sorry?
In that process of coming back, at least during the first half.
Well, it was just I just really needed to get in the groove, and it was a bit hard in the start because there were some technical difficulties, and that meant I couldn't there wasn't really a flow. So that was why I had apparently 4 DNFs in the
No, I was just DNFing like your solves. That wasn't, you had 1 DNF.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, only 1.
Yeah,
okay.
1.
Okay, never mind. But it was just hard to get in the flow. But and then Dilshawn got some good times, and I had to really tension up, and then that meant I couldn't get I got a 9 and a 6 and a 7, but then it just started going well, and then Dilshawn got good times again, and it was just hard to keep up.
Yeah. So I guess my final question for Victor, and it's Dilshawn, if we can hear him and answer, how do you think you can get out of this group stage? Because Victor, your next match I believe is against, is it against Adam, or is it? I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Okay, it's against Adam. So, Adam is in first place right now, so he's also looking for a win because a win there would secure that first seed. But Victor, you would need to win, and you need to hope that either Dilshawn loses or, yeah, you just have to hope that Dilshawn loses, basically. So, or you could lose, and then Dilshawn would have to lose bigger. So a lot of moving parts to that group. Do you think you can win that match against Adam by a big enough margin to the point where you could secure possibly automatic qualification, or at least maybe a wild card?
I am able to, but so is he. I think he's in favor, but
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see who wins. It's hard to say now. Obviously, he's a favorite, but just gonna have to try to see.
Yeah, trying is good. Yeah. Sorry, Dilshawn. I know you can't hear me, but I can't really hear you either. So I think we're just gonna have to move along to the next match, which is gonna be Eddie versus Oliver, and that's gonna happen in just a little bit. So and at 3 p.m. Eastern, I should say. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you then during that match. All right, bye everyone.